Today I'll be demonstrating how to do medications via NG tube. And first off, I'm going to go check in the doctor's orders, and then I'll verify these orders with the MAR, and then go gather my medications and my supplies. And the order makes sense. Patient has an NG tube. He's not able to take any oral medications at this time, and due to trauma, and then medications make sense for what his condition is. So I'm going to go grab medications and the supplies. Make sure medications are non-expired. I'm going to go ahead and crush the medications, and I'm pretending that I have my crushed medications in here. Crushed medications in here. I'm also keeping the label for each medication to bring in my little med cup to bring with me to the patient's room. That way I can scan them and then show the patient exactly what I'm giving him. So I'm gonna gather my supplies. I'm gonna pretend this is the big syringe, or it's already in the patient's room. Grab my meds and go to the patient's room. Come in. Hello, my name is Eddie. I'll be your nurse this morning. And can you tell me your name and date of birth? And at this point in time, I'm checking his band and both identifiers, name and last name, date of birth. They're both correct. I'm going to give the patient some privacy, and the reason why I'm here is because I'll be giving you your medications via NG tube, and I'm going to get those prepared. And I have your crushed medications here. And are these the medications you take? Yes, that's what I take. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna glove up. I'm gonna have the patient bring him up to a high Fowler's position, which is about 35 degrees, and I'm grabbing the NG tube, removing the cap, and then I am going to draw. Draw gastric fluid, and I'm going to draw about 10 mLs. I'm going to put the cap back on, and I'm going to test the pH of the gastric tube, and then I am going to test it normal, about 55 pH, and then I'm going to now pour back in the NG tube about 10 ml of water, and I am going to kind of kink it so that it goes down nice and slow, and I'm going to let that just go down by gravity. I'm not going to force it, and I'm pretending that this here is my big syringe, and everything I'm pouring is right in there. Kink it, and then that way I can control the flow. So now, with that being said, I'm going to do first medication, and the medication is in my med cup and it's crushed. So now I'm gonna, and it has a little bit of water in it, so I'm gonna pour it in here, and then I am going to kink once again my tube, then pour 10 ml of saline, and then I am going to let it go down by gravity, and I'll be controlling the flow nice and slow. And then once that's done, I will do the second medication, and I will pour 10 ml of water, let that flush again, go all the way down. That's done. I'll pour my next medication and do of water in my big syringe, control the flow nice and slow, and then when it's all done, I'm going to pour again another 10 ml of saline, control the flow, hold this up high so the gravity takes place. Meanwhile, we're doing this, we're asking the patient if they feel any pressure, any discomfort, or for them to tell us how they feel. Now that I am done, finished flushing, I'll remove the syringe, NG tube syringe. I'm going to cap it. And now that's capped, I'm gonna rinse off the syringe because this will stay in the room with the patient. And I'm going to discard my gloves, do hand hygiene. I'm gonna leave the patient at a high Fowler's position so that there's no, from all the liquid that I put in through his NG tube, there's no room for aspiration. I'll come back and check on him in about 35 to 40 minutes. The idea is to have him up for about an hour, so that way there's no sitting up for about an hour, there's no room for aspiration. I'm going to give him his call light and make sure the bed rails are up and everything is safe. If you feel anything, please use your call light or remove privacy. And I'm going to go document, and that's NG tube medication.